Well, hello. Welcome to the Echo Tips podcast. You might have noticed uniquely there that we don't even have a prelude today. Why not? Because this is the end of season 5, and we're going to have a smorgasbord of different types of tips for you on the Echo Tips podcast. For our new listeners who are wondering what they've got themselves into, welcome to the podcast. I am your host, David Ward, an assistive technology instructor with the New Vision program at Goodwill in Southwest Virginia in the Blue Ridge Mountains. You'll find our podcasts are little nuggetized episodes. We try to keep them 5 to 15 minutes long, but sometimes, honestly, I go over a little bit. And we try to cover all sorts of stuff, from things for children, like Hey Disney, parents, skills, blueprints. We've talked about games. We've talked about things for seniors, for caregivers, all sorts of different different features that are for accessibility for the disabled, all sorts of home automation. We've covered all sorts of crazy stuff over these 5 seasons at 260 episodes, and we'll be starting our 6th season soon. Well, in a week. This is a weekly podcast. So it's a pleasure to have you here and our returning listeners as well. And because of that, we're up around 14,000 listens as of, I think, last week, if I remember right. So it's a pleasure to have you here with us. So without any further ado, because we're just going to go back to our back catalog and pull out all sorts of nuggets. And we're going to put them in here and see what you appreciate, maybe something you can learn. I'm going to jam-pack this episode with all sorts of cool things to shoot out the final season 5 here, and then we'll begin season 6. So before we get into that in any sort of detail, we're going to go to a brief message about our podcast, and then we will be right back. This episode is brought to you by New Vision at Goodwill Industries of the Valleys, and also made possible in part by a grant from the Virginia Board for the Blind and Vision Impaired. New Vision is a program of Goodwill that provides information services and assistive technology training to individuals with visual impairments. Goodwill Industries of the Valleys is a nonprofit organization serving Central, Southwest, and Southside Virginia. Goodwill's mission is to empower individuals, strengthen families, and inspire communities. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision. Well, hello again, and welcome back to the podcast. Without any further ado, if you have an A-lady in hearing distance of me in Amazon Echo, you may want to mute its ears, because I'm about to unleash the fury of the back catalog. All sorts of jam-packed A-lady tips that you could use or try to use, or you may enjoy. And I'm going to unleash the hounds here in just a second. I'm going to get out that cassette tape, as it were, and I'm going to put that in, and we're going to go back and listen to our back catalog. So if you have one in hearing distance of me, it'd be a good time to shut that off. And all right, well, let's go back to yesteryear and learn some of these awesome commands from long ago.
Is both a Braille display and a standard Bluetooth.
Alexa, go back 30 seconds.
You just want
Alexa, play my Audible book.
Getting your selection from Audible. Resuming the Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
This is Audible.
Alexa, go forward 10 minutes.
Then concealed his face in his hands.
Alexa, stop. So yeah, you have some additional controls sometimes in the audiobooks too, because they're segregated by chapters or things like that. So I could use chapter controls. You might want to look back to our tutorial on audiobooks for that information as well. So I've already put a doctor's appointment on my calendar, and so let's see if I can find it now. Alexa, when's my next doctor's appointment?
Here's what I found related to that. Doctor's appointment in 1 week, August the 30th, on August 27th at 9 a.m.
Alexa, create a follow-up reminder for the first Monday of every month.
What's the reminder for?
File your report with Mr. S.
At what time should I remind you?
9 a.m.
Okay, I'll remind you on the first Monday of every month at 9 a.m. and follow up once a day until you tell me this is done.
Bam! What do you think of that? Isn't that bogus, man? That's pretty cool. So you can actually, as a result, get a reminder every day after that until once again you acknowledge that, hey, lady, we're done with that. Alexa, wake me up to ambulance siren.
Alarm for what time?
15 seconds.
Alarm set for 9:17 a.m. to wailing ambulance siren on Amazon Music.
See what it did? It did a search and found the equivalent there. Now, obviously, if I knew the exact name, like Jingle 3, off of the Sound Effects 5 album, it would do that. There we go. All right. Alexa, open Oracle of Light. Dun, dun, dun.
I am the OpenAI Enhanced Oracle of Light. Ask me anything.
What are the 3 most popular actors in the television series Star Trek The Next Generation? Dun, dun, dun. See if she gets it.
The 3 most popular actors in the television series Star Trek The Next Generation are generally considered to be Patrick Stewart, who played Captain Jean-Luc Picard,
Engage.
Jonathan Frakes, who played Commander William Riker, and Brent Spiner, who played Lieutenant Commander Data. Anything else?
How tall are they?
Patrick Stewart, who played Captain Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek The Next Generation, is 5 feet 10 inches, 178 centimeters, tall. Jonathan Frakes, who played Commander William Riker, is 6 feet 4 inches,
Yeah, he was tall,
193 centimeters, tall. Brent Spiner, who played Lieutenant Commander Data, is 5 feet 11 inches, 180 centimeters, tall. Okay?
Alexa, change your voice.
I have a few voices to choose from. Let's start with 3 you might like. Here is the first one.
Okay.
There's an official league for rock, paper, scissors. If you want to play sometime, I'm game.
Would you like to choose that one or hear another?
Hear another.
Here is the second one.
Koalas have fingerprints, and they're very similar to a human's.
Would you like to choose that one or hear another?
Hear another.
Here is the third one.
The kiwi is the only bird in the world with nostrils on the tip of its beak.
Would you like to choose that one or hear another?
Hear another.
Here is the fourth one.
I hear there are more chickens in England than there are people. Blimey.
Would you like to choose that one or hear another?
Hear another.
Here is the fifth one.
Okay.
Around 100 million cups of tea are enjoyed in the UK every day.
Would you like to choose that one or hear another?
Hear another.
Here is the sixth one.
Moose, goose, toonie, loony. These are some of my favorite words with this voice.
Hello. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all those different types of tips that we had from our back catalog. Pretty amazing stuff. If you have thoughts or suggestions about our future episodes starting season 6, by all means, share those with us at Facebook or Twitter at Goodwill Industries of the Valleys. That's where you'll look us up on Facebook or Twitter. Or you can drop us an email at info@goodwillvalleys.com. Just earmark the subject line for the Echo Tips podcast or for Dave, and it will find its way to me. And we'd love to hear your feedback and suggestions. If you'd like to play a part in choosing our future jingle here for our season 6, probably where I'm going to start the new jingle. By all means, listen to after the episode. I'll paste it here on the end. some of the jingles we were looking at. And if you like one, you can give us feedback about that as well. Well, until next time, it's that time again to turn the ears back on your Echo. Start practicing some of the many things you've learned. And we do thank you for listening.
Thanks, Dave. Let me tell you a bit more. Let me put on my official sounding voice. Ahem, ahem. This episode is brought to you by New Vision at Goodwill Industries of the Valleys and also made possible in part by a grant from the Virginia Board for the Blind and Vision Impaired. New Vision is a program of Goodwill that provides information services and assistive technology training to individuals with visual impairments. Goodwill Industries of the Valleys is a nonprofit organization serving Central, Southwest, and Southside Virginia. Goodwill's mission is to empower individuals, strengthen families, and inspire communities. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision. Phew. Thanks for listening.
Okay, so here is possible new theme music. This is number 1. If you're voting, vote for number 1 if you like it. Kind of punchy. I don't know. That's number 1. Oh, it's gonna break loose. Alright, we're on to number 2, if you like this one. So it's got a little more of a fantasy kind of... Yeah, it's kind of like this one too. Number 2. Okay, we're on to number 3 here. This one's pretty upbeat. I have to drink a lot of coffee. This is my new sleep. Number 3, guys. I don't know. It's a lot of energy. Okay, this is number 4 and our final option. And we might bring in some others here in a future episode too. Number 4. I like the piano. All right, guys. So just let me know 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you could probably vote on this on Spotify, or you can tweet, Facebook, or email me and just let us know. All right, thanks.